please. Allow me to show you something.
Yeah, I know I loved you cause your silhouette, but now I look at you in a different way. Baby, you know I cry thinking about you. Baby, you know I take a bullet for you. Yeah, you know I love you cause your silhouette, but now I look at you in a different way. Baby, you know I cry thinking about you. Baby, you know I take a bullet for you.
Butani makhaya. Namhlanje ke siphethe umnumzana uKotyi.
Ewe.
Nkosinathi Jama.
Ndiyabulela.
Sizoba nedliwano ndlebe ke naye bethunana ezosixelela ngaye.
Molweni. Baphulaphuli. Nkosinathi ke lona.
Igama.
Ndingumfo kaDlamini naye. Uzize. Ujama kaSithathu.
Ndiyabazi kabubani.
Ofakade. Ngabe noboya.
Thixo.
Banise.
Camakho.
Nantso ke. Ifani ke nguKotyi. Isihlalo ke silapha ke thina eMondana.
Kawo.
Sikapa ke but ikhaya ke liseGcuwa. Emanqolo. Ndithi ke mna ke ndiyabulela uba lapha kule nkqubo.
Welcome everybody.
Yo.
Yo, you actually exposed how yellow you are. Yes, Bo? Look at this melanin. Look at this yellowness.
Dude, I look like Will Smith.
Well, today what we're gonna be doing is
Yo, Will Smith. Wait.
so you actually look hot, eh?
I look hot, man.
Like
Bro, yo,
much. Like
I look fire. Okay.
woo!
Yeah. Also, we didn't do this whole thing matching. Like it was not planned. So just by the way,
Just in sync.
yeah. And I know I look like Will Smith.
Yes. Moving on. So yeah, we're gonna be doing an interview with the Mister over here. I'll be asking him 10 or less or more questions, right? And you have to answer as honest as possible.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just to get to know who Nkosinathi is.
Yeah.
Just as an individual. I think it's also very important for us individually to establish who we are, of course, in Christ. Because like in the union of marriage, sometimes we can forget ourselves.
Yeah.
Our passions, what we're about.
What are we? Yeah.
Because
sure.
we're always just standing with the other person, which is good, but like you also have to bring yourself. They bring themselves, Never forget who you are. Type of vibes.
Sure.
Never lose yourself.
Don't
Never
lose yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just to celebrate you, my love.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Man.
And yeah. So Nkosinathi.
Yeah. Yeah. You notice I'm only saying yeah. Like I'm from America.
That time me from
Dude, it's anyway, guys, like yeah. I sound dope though. Yeah, I sound dope.
Who are you?
My name is Nkosinathi. I was born in a hospital called the Vincent Balotti, but I grew up in Canada.
So I'm gonna be wearing this throughout.
Did you not say I look hot? I need to look hot. Bruh.
Yo, call. Yeah, continue.
And so grew up in Kenilworth. Yeah, I do look hot. That's where I met a lot of my friends. That's basically who I am. Obviously a Christian man, loves Jesus Christ, my Lord and my Savior, and therefore anything that I do stems from the spiritual realm, and I walk in godly form. And yeah, that's who I am.
Okay, where are you from?
So born in Kenilworth, currently staying in Mondana. Yeah, but my home, as in Ikaya, Setsowa. A lot of my family is in Msobomvu, and yeah, Emanqolo. I haven't been the last 2 years. But yeah, that's Kailam.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our second question is, where did you grow up and where did you go to school?
Okay, I answered that already. I went to, so in my krish, I back when I used to live in Guguletu, I went to MSEG from krish to grade R, then went to Rosemead Central Primary School. So a lot of you guys know, a lot of cool kids come from there, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to all the peeps there, all my best friends from there. Yeah. From Rosemead, grade 5. And yeah, I was there until grade 5, grade 6, one of the boys junior.
Why is the accent changing? Mama Boys Junior.
Yo, real like that's how it was. Weinberg Boys. Dude, come on. And then from Weinberg Boys, yeah. Also went to the high school there in Weinberg Boys. SAIK University of Cape Town. Where I'm also currently just studying my honors.
Cool.
Yeah.
What are your passions? And why are those your passions? Also, where did they come from?
Wait, say it again. What are my passions? And where did they come from? I have a lot of passions, guys. But I think the very obvious one is that basketball. To be honest, guys, basketball, guys, it's the thing. No, it's the number one sport. To be honest, it's shaped me as a person. It's so deep, man. Okay. But to answer the second question, specifically for basketball, I think when I started basketball in grade 7 with my friend Farai, we were both going to Weinberg Boys High School, knowing that we're gonna be playing basketball together. And I played a bit in the 4th term of grade 7, and then when I played it in grade 8, there's a lot of things I learned from basketball, and I think that's where my passion actually stems. In grade 8, I played for the under 14 C team. There was no C team for basketball. And I remember every day after school, I'd stay until 7 o'clock in the evening just bouncing the ball by myself. And I had this whack ball from Quad Game that I bought, no grip. And I'm just doing my thing, doing layups, jump shots, this and this, pull up, not that I neglected my studies, but basketball was my thing. And in grade 8, so 4th term, I ended up playing for the under 14 A team, being a starter. And to be honest, dude, and really shame, in my head I was like, hard work pays off, and especially if it was something that I loved, which is basketball. And yeah, played for the first team, played a bit of Western Province, and then also my other passion is just cross country. I love running, I love keeping fit, I love, as you can see, I've got the physique. I do, ne? Yeah. Yeah, and I love just teaching people. I love people, you know what I'm saying? So anything that does have to do with people and groups of people coming together.
Yeah, so Zane is making noise.
Yeah, it's making too much noise.
So are you an introvert or extrovert? And how would your closest friends describe you?
I think I am introverted. Extroverted actually, but I have my introvert characteristics.
Okay.
Yeah, but
like
being shy and being awkward. I have those. I think it just comes with the fame and the popularity.
Whoa!
Right, boy.
It's like a dunk. I never experienced too much. Wow.
No, I'm kidding. I think I'm extroverted, and I think if you ask one of my any of my close friends, they'll say I'm extroverted. I'm just out there. you know. But I'm also low key about my out there-ness. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Got no shade.
Yeah, you do have
No shade.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie.
He doesn't even like movies.
No, it's not that I don't like.
You don't like them as much as I like them.
Yeah, you love them too much. It's not that I don't like them, Shane. It's just that I don't have time for them. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Yeah. But my favorite movie, I don't have, Shane, a favorite. I can tell you my favorites, like actors and actresses.
Stand up. Sorry, just a confession. He came up with this question.
No, this one question again.
Yo, how do you ask yourself a question
my man, like,
to an answer you don't have?
I'm trying to make good content, you know what I'm saying? But I also thought that I'd come up with a great movie in my head. Guys, I think you're too honest, Shane. It's clear, come to that.
I'm lost, Nana. I'm lost. Yo, okay. So, who's your favorite rapper?
My favorite rapper. Currently, if you speak about South African rappers, and not because I like his content, it's just the way he raps. Hey Reese, you accept, boy, Reese effect, Reese. But plain and simple, my favorite.
That's what I asked.
No, like not essay.
I don't know why you had to mention your side chick. Like, that's what I asked.
Kanye West. It has to be.
Okay.
Jesus is King, Jesus is born, Sunday service. You know how it is. You know how we do.
Okay, so
Gotta love Jesus all the time. Jesus is born.
Okay, so we see
Jesus
you
is King.
are dabbling in your music, ne?
Yeah,
your
sure.
rapping, your artsy side. Like, what's the inspiration behind it? And yeah, like, where does that come from?
I think also marrying you, like I've always been in touch with my art side, one way or another. Like, a lot of my friends can tell you, yo, bro, high school and maybe even primary school, I used to like freestyle, J, you know, especially
I found your video
in Xhosa class, yeah. You know, osisi oluthando, ngosi, olukhanyo, anga. They will know, bro. Like, I've been spitting bars. Yeah, like, shout out to all these guys like that listen to my raps and stuff. Yo, guy, yo, bro, my man, bro, like, Sony Ben, you know, my squad. Yes, spitting bars all the time. Like, guys will go to like night show, we'll go to all these hip hop events and like all these parties, but we'll end up like, you know, these guys will just go ham, you know, and we'll be in a circle all of a sudden and we spit bars, bro, like a party. Just yo, bro, and people will come around just like yo, and Ben used to spit bars, yeah, man. But yeah, I got look demo today, and then yeah, like lately I just dabbled in it because I found that, you know, I'm gonna do everything that I can to serve God and glorify Him, and that's through anything and everything. And I found this odd thing and people were like, yo, Nkosinathi, you're actually good, why don't you try it out? And I thought about it for a long time, and then I started writing, like I mentioned in the other YouTube videos, that I started writing and people were like, yo, bro, you lyrical, you know what I'm saying? And so if you heard my content like on my Instagram and all these my WhatsApp statuses, I spit about God and I speak about, you know, how I'm trying to propagate the prophecies and like how I'm just trying to make sure that people know about Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I think I'm not great, like I'm not you, I'm not you, like you are there. Like,
kind of, you are on your own lane
no,
and you're great.
Dude, you are there, bro. I'm still like beginner's league. Yes, beginner.
Great, yes. I'm with Susanna on this one.
Yeah, but I'm getting there, man.
No, you definitely are. You definitely are. Proud of you, dog.
Yeah, man. Proud of you for, you know, keeping up with my whack bars. Oh, go.
That's They're not like. Okay. So, who is your role model and why?
Yo, I have a few role models. Yeah, I have a few. Obviously, Kanye West is one of my role models lately, not the old Kanye West. Another role model is my pastor, Pastor J, Pastor Layton, Ronnie, like those guys, yes, like it. They're so genuine and they're just like in the walk, you know. My other role model, I guess, it's this guy, man. Like he works hard. Like I'm going by Yamaz, but Kamala Shumani. His name is Shumani, and yeah, his work ethic from varsity. I used to see him, and he used to do his thing, and he did risk management masters.
Aries.
Boss. And to be honest, guys, I always wanted to do my masters in risk management, and seeing him like the guy doesn't come from a great background in terms of imali, and I saw him in the library, just doing his things. So yeah, I guess those are my role models. A few of my friends, and I won't mention them because it's so cool. Yeah, and especially this one.
Me?
Yeah.
I can go. What a surprise! I never knew. I never knew. Okay, if you were a Bible character, who would you be and why?
I think I'll be Moses.
How did I know? Literally in my head, I was thinking Chris Brown, Moses.
And
then I was like, then I didn't want to say it because I was like, oh, you're going to say it. Why?
Yeah, and yes, man, Moses, bruh. Like, if you read like Exodus, and you know about Moses wasn't great at speaking. And I don't think I'm like I can relate to him in so many ways. Especially Pamgotik. And he was willing to go the extra mile and do things that no one was able to do, and just spend time with him, like when I read about him, I'm like, yo, this guy just, like we have so many Bible characters out there, but he just honestly relates to me,
Cool.
Yeah, man. Moses.
Okay, why did you get saved?
Why did I get saved? Why? Why? It's a odd question. Why? I think any Christian can say.
Okay, like what's the thing that you're like, like this when I got this, or after this sermon, or meeting this person, or encounter, then I was like, I need to be saved.
Okay, well, I started the Christian journey very early. I think in grade 5 or 6. A leader of mine, his name is Gareth, and there was another leader, his name is Callum. I chose it not because of them to say, but honestly, when it came to making the decision to walk in this path, it was a decision that I was like, okay, let me do it. There was nothing spectacular that happened. I went to church Fridays and Sundays, did my thing, and consistently just doing that thing. I was like, man, I'm in this thing and I want to be full-time in it. But I guess also in life, you realize the decisions you make, it's like, it's big, and there's certain reminders as to why you want to be saved, why you want to be a part of God's family. Jesus is king, man. Jesus is the one. Jesus is the reason why I chose this path. It's not an easy path to say. Like a lot of these opinions of mine can be very unpopular. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus is king, and why I keep on repeating.
You sound like Kanye West.
No, yo, I do.
Like, whoa, wait, what?
The reason why I say this is because I've been taken out in so many situations where I was like, like I have nowhere to go besides him, and it's crazy, like I don't come from your financial background that was low of the lowest, or like dude, like I've lived in but like that wasn't my life, but there's things that I suffered, mental health, all these things. It's crazy, and Jesus, like me holding and clinging on to God, it was crazy, man. Even this honors, I'm like, guys, for me to get into this honors degree, it wasn't just trust me, yes, I worked hard, but I'm not that smart. I don't even think I'm smart, but like God just pulled through, Jesus is king.
Thank you, Mr.
Easy.
That was really beautiful, Stan.
Yeah.
Okay, now my last question. Give me 3 things you like about yourself and 3 things you don't like about yourself.
Yo, this is whack. Yo. Let me start with things that I don't like about myself.
Okay.
I sometimes fall in the trap of not being consistent. That's the one thing I don't like. I fall in the trap of being lazy. That's the second one. I think maybe this is something for everyone, but yeah, being lazy. The third one, to take. I can take a lot of things lightly, even if I shouldn't be taking them lightly. That goes with a lot of things, my emotions, relationships, the things that I'm facing. I can downplay so many things, yet zinkulu, bruh, That's the 3 things I don't like about myself. 3 things I love about myself. Yo, I got swag. Okay. I think the one thing that I like about myself is that I'm not self-centered. I honestly love that about myself. Like, like as awkward I can be sometimes. One, I love people. A second thing is I can be very passionate easily. I can.
And yes,
yeah, man, passion. That's the one thing that keeps me going. That's the second one, and then the third one is I don't give up. Like, that's the one thing. Bro, trust and believe in anything and everything. Like, I don't give up. And if I do give up, trust me, like, there's a sacrifice that had to be made for me to be like, it is what it is, that's definitely.
Wow. Well, that was deep.
It was deep, nah?
Deep. And a lot. But thank you so much for being vulnerable and sharing with us things about yourself, maybe you wouldn't necessarily put out there like that.
Yeah.
But just thank you for your honesty. Thank you for being you. You're awesome. You rock.
Yeah.
You rock.
Right. Yo.
I put on your glasses. Where you go?
Yeah, I do. It hasn't been alone, and I'm. Yeah, man. So we'll be doing a whole lot of series called the Yellow Shows.
We're trying that out.
I'm not trying it out. We're doing it. So her first performance, it's gonna be our first performance as the Yellow Show. First Yellow Show coming up now, and then we'll roll out the Yellow Shows with all different artists. Those I know, those she knows. And if you're an artist, or if you believe you have something that is creative and that can change lives, please hit me up or hit her up. Instagram at Nkosi_Koyi, or at Lindokuhle_Martina. You must change that.
No, because for the live, people couldn't find me because I was initially with my date and I had to change because I was like, okay, we revealed we're married. And they were like, no, please change it back because people are trying to find you for the live and they can't find
I see.
But I'll change it.
Yeah. So check us out there, hit us up, and yeah, there's an Instagram page called Yellow Door 365. That's basically for all creative things that we do, all the creative things that people send us, and we basically just want to distribute them out. So again, if you have anything, like I'll even put the Yellow Door email there. A lot of people have been hitting me up and wanting to join, and so if you want to be a part of the community, of the agency, or whatever we call it, don't be afraid to communicate. And lastly, not least, walk in godly form and stay tuned and like, subscribe, share.
Goodbye. Bye.